Aloha, this is Kumu, and here's another Hawaiian healing on March 29th, 2020. Now, I have already prayed over and drawn the cards that we're going to start with, and this is from the deck of Hazel Moon's Tarot by Kathleen E. Sikos, and we're going to also draw from Angel Answers Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue and Rodley Valentine. And then the last one we're going to draw from is Hawaiian Healing Intentions by Donna, Elizabeth, Jason, and Ha'aleleo Solomon. Alright, so let's get into the reading. The first card we have is the Queen of Sticks, and in this deck it's the Queen of Sticks, but it's actually the Queen of Wands, okay? And she's reversed. See that? So that tells us that there was a break in confidence that you had. The Queen of Wands is actually a very confident person, representing not just female energy, but the energy of action and movement and wanting to get things done, but for some reason that was turned over. That was just interrupted. Something caught you off balance, and what I saw when two more cards came up for the past, present, and future. This is the past. The King of Swords and Judgment was there. So you have a king and a queen, and you have judgment. So perhaps those of you who are watching, because this is a general reading, perhaps you are having some kind of discord, maybe a divorce or some kind of legal action, or perhaps it's just some things that are happening that are causing people to misjudge you or to make improper judgments, because the Judgment card is upside down, okay? And we know that it's not necessarily just in the courts. It could be anything. It could be just a matter of making good decisions, and it's been things have not been decided properly, and has turned your world upside down, and kind of like kicked your feet right from under you. Okay, something happened to you. This is your past, this is your present, this is your future, and something happened to you in the past that you're dealing with, and we know that the past affects the future, right? So something happened. And so then the next card we get is the Four of Wands. This is the Four of Sticks on this deck, but it's the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands tells us that actually there's a lot of fun and excitement that could be had in your life right now. A lot of good times and enjoyment and acceptance. These things that lacked, that kicked your feet out from under you, made you lose your confidence. And even though you have all these beautiful things around you, you have this Four of Lava Stones, which is actually the Four of Pentacles, okay? And that implies that you have blocked change. There's something wrong. And along with these other cards that came out for your present state, you have the Seven of Cups, and you have an upside down, reversed Six of Swords. So these cards, all three of them, imply not only blocked change, but an illusion. Especially the Seven of Cups is where you're living in an illusion that perhaps you think that you do not have anybody, and it blocks you because you're not sure of yourself, and you think that you're alone. And actually, this tells me that perhaps you are the one now causing your own pain. And because of what that that misfortune that happened to you, where there has been a misjudgment, or you have misjudged, something happened, and there was a decision made that was not based on fact, or not based on proper reason and logic, and the judgment was really not in your favor, whether it be in the court system or just in general in life, that maybe there's gossip around you and there are people judging you, and it's all because of this lack of reason and logic. This card is a card of reason and logic, of someone who's diplomatic, and yet with wrong information, someone can be misjudged. And it's funny because this card is number 20, and we live in 2020, right? A lot of things have been done that based on lack of information, and it really does cause us pain. And I think right now too, the blockage is that you want to get to your family, or perhaps you want to be in the middle of something and you just can't because you're stuck at home. We're all stuck at home, right? But there's hope, because there's the Ten of Cups in your future, in the future position. We have the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups talks about enjoyment and family life and all the things like a happily ever after. And that is the number 10 card. And then you have the Ace of Lava Stones with that. That's kind of cool, because that's the Ace of Pentacles. And that means that something is about to really fill you up with everything that you wanted, financially, materially, because we know that the lava stones in Hawaii are there are wealth along with water as well. Lava stones, material wealth, grounding. This is an earth card, so it means that you're going to be grounded in your family. And then here comes the Warrior of Cups. And the Warrior of Cups tells you that there's going to be a message about this. Look at that. There's going to be a message that's going to bring you prosperity, happily ever after, a rebirthing of whatever it is that was lost. Maybe there was a bad decision made and you lost a lot of money. It's going to come back to you. Whatever you lost will come back to you. If you lost your job, if you lost something because of this whole quarantine thing, or whatever the case may be, soon there'll be a message to you. See that cup? That's a message of good things. Good things, okay? And so it's not enough to know the problem, right? It's not enough to know the situation, our past, our present, our future. We also have to know, perhaps get a message from our angels. And in Hawaii, we call angels Anela. Anela, Anela. And we believe that there are ancestors, okay, that have come to help us along the way. So what do our ancestors, our angels, have to say to us, our Anela? Oh, there we go. In the past, improving health. So you've been working on your health, perhaps, and all of us are working on that, right? Let's see. Present, a year from now. Yikes. A year from now, okay. Whatever you do today will manifest a year from now. Oh, not the right time. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, this is really interesting. So we have improving health. So I am going to show you the card. Here it is. Improving health. Beautiful card. So this is our past. But this is the thing. Health is not just physical. It is also mental and spiritual. So um, if you lack self-confidence, or if you are in any way experiencing depression or anything like that, then improving health says that um, you've been working on it. Okay, it may not just be physical, it may be a lot of other things, but improving health. So let's read that card. Okay, here it is. The angels want you to know that the health of the person you asked about is going to improve. You can request the assistance of Archangel Raphael and your guardian angels to speed along the recovery. This card may also be urging you to make more healthful choices in your life. If you're feeling called to detox from harmful foods or substances, you should follow that guidance. Removing unhealthy practices from your life will make you feel vibrant and strong. That's great. I'm going to tell you something. What I see in this is that, okay, you may have felt a lot of anxiety over the health crisis too. It's making you feel a little bit uneasy. You know, your household is upside down. Maybe your life is upside down, your normal routines. But the answer is improving health. Okay, you've been working on it, so I'm proud of you. Right, a year from now. So in the present, we have a year from now, which seems like a long time, right? But hey, what were you doing last year, right? So the event you're asking about will occur within this year or soon after. During this time interval, you're encouraged to stay optimistic and to continue with self-care activities. See? Self-care, improving health. Yes, yes. So, and other preparations for your desire. Remember that other people's free will choices are involved. Your angels are presently working behind the scenes on your behalf, even if you can't immediately see the evidence of your answered prayers. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you can't see it right away. Not always able to see the good things that are on the horizon, right? I mean, you can't even see the sun until it's peeking out, until it starts to come. But then we also have not the right time. Okay, so let's see. Not the right time. This is not the right time presently for what you're inquiring about. This is not a no, just a not yet. Have patience. Your angels will give you a sign when the timing is perfect. All right. It says a year from now, but we just don't know what date, right? So the key to overcoming your lack of self-confidence is to improve your health. I'm going to tell you something. To overcome this thing that we're going through right now, any kind of health situation, in Hawaii we drink Hawaiian tea, herbal tea. It's not FDA approved all the time for uses that are medicinal. But in Hawaii, we have a cultural need to use our own medicine from our own resources. So that's why we have improving health without the need for not traditional Western pharmaceuticals. And so I would encourage anyone who has the knowledge of how to apply medicinal teas to your health regimen. That would be a very good way to improve your immune system. And there are very good resources that will teach you how to use different herbal teas and other methods to improve your health that don't include pharmaceuticals. So I would highly recommend you looking into that. That would be really good for your improving health. And it looks like the situation that you are currently facing is going to be resolved within a year from now. You're going to have to continue to work on your health, okay? Mental, physical, spiritual. Sometimes we only work on the physical, we're not realizing that the mental and the spiritual is causing these manifesting in our body. It's causing these physical ailments. You know, there's a lot of good studies that anyone can look up if they want to about how, you know, a positive personality will bring you better health results. Not to say that positive thinking is the only way to, you can't fight very serious illnesses just with positive thinking. But there have been studies that have shown that there is the power of prayer and the power of wanting to live. So if anybody's out there really struggling right now, feeling sick or ill or anything like that, the power of prayer. Pray. Maybe you don't have a faith. Just meditate on good things. Focus on things that are very beautiful and wonderful, and you will really you will see how beautiful it is. And there are two cards that came out of the deck that will relate to this message that I want to share with you. And the first one is prayer. Okay, it is Pule. This is from the last deck. Pule. It means prayer, blessings, grace. I like that. We need some blessings nowadays, and we need a lot of grace, because we gotta stick together and not judge other people if they have the virus or anything like that. I want all of us to know that we need to have unconditional love and non-judgmentalism, so that we do not be separate from people who really need us right now. Okay? So the power of prayer. Your life is your prayer. Your life is your prayer. Every thought, every action, every reaction is your round-the-clock dialogue with your ancestors, your spirit guides, and the divine. The intercom is always on. By choosing to live consciously and take full responsibility for your thoughts, words, actions, and energy, you will send crystal clear messages to the universe and all her helpers. Wow. My intention is to take full responsibility for my energy, my thoughts, and my actions by recognizing that every moment of my life is a prayer. Every moment of your life is a prayer. We can pray about, you're going to worry that you might, your life might end or something bad might happen to you. Or you're going to be in prayer and meditation and just focus on what is beautiful, what is good, what is just. Don't let your self-confidence ruin your mental health. You don't let your lack of self-confidence ruin your mental health. During these times that we're stuck in the house, we're going to have to really pay attention to our mental health. That's why I came here. That's why this is my second video. I have a mini video and I have this one, because I wanted to come on here, and the Spirit led me to come and bring joy to people somehow. This is the last card we have for this reading, Hau'oli, which means joyous, happy, cultivating joy. How do you cultivate joy? Well, joy is inspiring, life-giving, and deeply healing. To allow joy, it is essential that you nurture yourself, have healthy relationships, and cultivate forgiveness of others and yourself. It is also important to foster a connection with your inner child and your higher self. It is your birthright to feel joy and a gift back to your own soul and your loved ones to allow it. And my intention is to allow myself to feel joy and to cultivate habits that are enlivening, healthy, and inspiring. How old are you? Wow, that's beautiful. Healthy habits lead to happiness. So if you have something that you do every day, being home in this monotony, try and find a routine. Something that, maybe you, every day you get up, you say 3 things that are positive about yourself and be thankful for the day. We have many opportunities to be thankful, many things to be thankful for. We can count our blessings. And I'm praying for you all, whether you are here in Hawaii or anywhere around the world. I want you to know that if you're suffering or you're with someone, you have a loved one that's suffering, we will be praying for you. And we hope to maybe connect here on the internet, on YouTube, to share some aloha and some words of encouragement to those who need it. So if you have joined me today, I encourage you for a daily reading I'll be bringing to you, so that we can all get through this together and find peace and joy and love and aloha. And I really appreciate you stopping by and listening to this reading. I know that it's a little different than what you're used to, but I tell you what, it's worth it. So I will be back tomorrow. I know that this post is kind of coming late. I had a few different attempts to put it on YouTube, so I finally got it on. So thank you for your patience. But yes, it was posted perhaps on March 20th, March 30th, but I have recorded it on March 29th. So thank you for your understanding. I do personal readings if you're interested, and that information is in the information box below. So if you want to, you can email me and we can set up a personal reading. So please keep in touch, and I shall see you again tomorrow. Ahui ho, malama. Take care of yourselves. Stay home, stay safe, and take care of each other. This is Kumu Vai.